good afternoon. And as promised, I said I would come back and we would talk about juju, spell work, witchcraft, sorcery work, all of that stuff. And I would just want to just give you some background on me, because of my gifts, my spiritual gifts, I've been allowed to see things that normally other people would not see. And because of my spiritual protection, I've been able to walk into secret societies, sit in with their meetings, and not be touched. So, and that was for many reasons. I had protection. Number one, my spiritual guides. Number two, I went in to this meeting with someone, so I was secure. Um, but yeah, so that's me. And I'm able to talk about it because number one, I'm a truth seeker and I'm a light worker, and I come to bring light to people and not hatred, not darkness. I bring light, and I think that it's time that someone stands up. Not someone stands up, but we start, not someone, but we start to speak about it because it's affecting all of us. And some people I know of people that have been um, made quiet through spell work, and I've used that. I know the technique. I know the strategy. I know what to do to keep people quiet. I've had to use it in order to know if it works. If I have the ability to have it work, if that makes sense. Okay, so yes, I have tested spell work. Yes, but not to harm anyone, just to shut people up, or just to, yeah, that's the only time I've used it in the past. Now, recently, I've had to bind people because they've been attacking me. So, um, people may say you're well. I'm not as I'm no different than they are, but and you're probably right. But I'm protecting myself. You do you, and I do me. You dig? And besides that, I'm dealing with some people that are a part of a secret society. I'm dealing with people that they gain stalk, and I team up with people that are willing to make me a sacrifice to get me out of anger and to also get what they want. So, and these people are narcissists. They want to basically control, dominate, and take from you. They are lazy. They don't want to work. They don't want to do anything. They just want to order people around, watch people suffer, that type of thing. So, those are the characteristics of a person that is just really using some serious darkness. They have fallen into the hands of that darkness, and they're gonna, not the hands, but the darkness, the whole. They're going to have to pay a debt to come up out of that. So, on top of karma attacking people. So, trust and believe if you're being attacked, and you are a believer. I'm a truth seeker, and I know for a fact that, when I say something's going to happen, it's going to happen. So, if you are not a person that is grounded, go into the nature. Like I look beautiful. Go into nature, get grounded, uh, uh, um, take off your shoes, walk on the grass, get grounded, get in touch with yourself, and connect with your source, and ask them for protection. And from that point on, anything that somebody shoots to you, return to sender. Figure out your powers. Figure out what you're able to do, because you can't just sit back. I know people that have sat back and didn't do anything, and their whole life is ruined. Loss, nothing but loss. Me, I'm not gonna sit back and let somebody attack me. I don't like bullies. I've been fighting bullies since I was in elementary school. You dig? So I'm not a person that bullies people. I'm not a person that takes from people. I give to people. I've given to people, and I've given to the people that who are now attacking me because I stopped. So, and I'm aware. Oladamari is aware. My ancestors are aware. Orisha aware. The person that is in the head of this attack. Used to say, "Oh, little Damaris, see me. Oh, trust and believe me. He was watching you deeply. You didn't even know how deep, and you didn't know how spiritual I was." And I tried to explain, I try to explain to people that come in contact with me who I am, and I share that with them. I ask, let's be transparent and all these things, all these good things, but people tend to just overlook it, and that's just the bottom line. They overlook it. That's who they are, and this is who I am. So Juju, Juju is a heavy duty type of. I've watched that act, and it's quite interesting how people have learned the art of incantations and making things happen. I've seen years ago. Rest in peace, Oba Patumiche. Uh, Rest in peace. I once was in his office, and he said a incantation, touch and to this bird that was chirping. Later, the bird laid down. He was dead. You dig? I also have witnessed Tunde, my deceased husband. Rest in peace, Tunde. I've also seen him stop the rain. Yeah. Morning. Yeah. I even put the video on YouTube, I believe, or on my Facebook page, but someone hacked my page, wanted me offline totally. You just have to see the signs of when people are doing something. For instance, say you woke up and you were grounded, and all of a sudden you start getting agitated. You're gonna have to wonder why that is happening. Ask yourself. Return to sender immediately if you don't know what it is, and if you know that you're going to return that shit to sender. You have to know your power. You have to know yourself to protect yourself. God is going to help you. Orisha going to help you. If you're the practitioner, Orishas can help you. Go into nature. If you don't have your pot, I have not one of my pots. Excuse me. I don't have my Ifa. I don't have my Obatala. I don't have my Eshu. I don't have any of my pots. I go to nature and I speak to my Orishas through nature. I go to this in this park here. We have a little river. I go and speak to Oshun. So don't don't feel handicapped. Don't lock yourself into a situation to where you can't connect with the divine. Meditate. Sit and meditate. Take 10 minutes a day. Sit in silence. When you say meditate, people run. Just sit in silence and don't say nothing. Just sit and connect with your divine. So witchcraft. Okay, so witchcraft has been done to me. So I can identify with all the things that I'm talking about because I experienced it. So, the witchcraft. All right. So many years ago, um, I was in the Ely in Atlanta, and I got caught up in an entanglement. Let's just say, with someone, and his wife found out about it. She threatened to send Ashun to anyone who who had slept with or thought about sleeping with her husband. Now, uh, I was not aware that she was not aware that I was in the picture. So, of course, I was in an entanglement at this point. I had to get myself out of, which I did. But and but before I did, um, this female sent an attack on me, and I was walking home from the Elay one day. It was night, and I fell into a manhole. My leg, my shin was cut from. I'll show you. So I fell in the inside the manhole, and my body fell into the street. So imagine if cars were driving by my face, it would have just been over. But the cars stopped. They saw what was happening, and they stopped. So here is what my now leg looks like. If you can see it, I don't know. Yeah. So I hope you got to see that. I'm not sure, but yeah, I was in a lot of pain. It was very painful, but I knew what. Later, years later, I found out through my godmother at the time. May you rest in peace as well, Chief Yeye Fabe Meleke Fatumishe. Ah, she was a beautiful godmother. She taught me so much, and she was also the godmother of initiating me into the Egungun um, community. And my name, my ancestral name, and Egungun name through the ancestral lineage is Ade Fumilayo Ayodele. So go figure. And this is years before I stepped foot in Nigeria. So I have links, deep roots in Nigeria. I was told that my family lineage in Ife is Ifalonipwe. No, that's I'm sorry. Is it Ifalonipwe? Yes, Ifalonipwe, I believe. Well, anyways, let me just get back to the witchcraft. So yeah, I just wanted to share a little background because people think that I'm just a little black girl out here trying to get recognition. No, I have recognition. I don't need anybody's recognition. I'm recognized in heaven. Recognized but through Oludorari, my ancestors, my Orisha. I don't need human recognition. That's not me. I've never been that person. I never will be that person. The only person in Ife that has acknowledged my spiritual gifts is the Oni of Ife, Adeyeye and Nita Ogunwusi, Ojada the second. You dig? He is the only one that saw my spiritual, who I was when I first met Oni. Kabiesio, Kabiesio, Kabiesio. When I first met Kabiesi, he touched my hand. He was in his Rolls Royce looking with his queen at the time, Olori Ruola at the time. He touched my hand and he said, "You are spiritual." And I just burst into tears because that was the first time anybody ever recognized me. And to have Oni of Ife, yeah, you understand. So, and to make it clear, my Odu is EJ Ogbe, the same as Oni of Ife, just to be clear. So all of these attacks that people have placed on me, you may have scarred me, but you didn't take me down like you were your intentions. That's number one. Number two, people are being attacked right now. Stand your ground. Get grounded. If you don't believe in something, you better believe. You need to start believing in something. And if you don't, they're gonna win. You have to be strong. You have to have a strong mind. You have to know yourself. You have to be grounded. You cannot play games with these people. Don't sleep on these people because a lot of them will attack you will be at you for the rest of life. Do you know the rest of your life? Do you know I've been attacked all my life by demons, wicked people, negative people, psychopaths, narcissists, all my life because of who I am. That's number one. Also, I want to mention if you have gone to see a seer, a reader, divination, any type of divination, and that person has taken your information and used it to become rich off of you, that's a message for somebody. And and I can say that to be true because it's happening all the time. Be careful. Be very, very careful when you go to Baba Laos and your information is shared. What Odu said, what Ifa says about your life, people will take that and use it and use it as an upper hand against you. Now that has happened to me now. Now many people have done readings over me, and everybody that has done readings over me knew something or kept something from me about myself for whatever reason. Because I've had to go through so many cycles over and over again, even in the midst of these elders that were reading me. Now I'll say this. Chief Fabemeleke Fatumishe, rest in peace. She is the only one who did not keep secrets about my lineage, about who I am, and what Odu was saying about me. Okay, so everybody else that I've met have kept secrets or have held the information so that they can use it against me. That's how a lot of people know that I'm a star seed, that I'm of light, and that my money is so important to them because there is some money involved here, and it's always about money. I don't care if it's in Ifarish, it doesn't matter. It's always about money. It doesn't matter what religion, what faith, is always about money. When somebody wants something and they're willing to hurt somebody for it, it's about that daggone dollar. But what they don't understand is that I'm highly protected. I take that back. They know now that I'm highly protected.